Have you ever seen this creature? It was a beloved pet, a companion to so many. Fluffy, lifelike, realistic. Well, today, my friends, is not a day for sorrow. It's a day to rejoice because our robot puppy has returned. Okay, maybe it just kind of never left, but I think he went on some like sort of self-realizing journey. See, the problem was they came out with the robot puppy and it was just, robot puppy. It's not really an appealing, catchy name. And then they came up with like the pandy. We're getting somewhere. It's still just panda with a Y, but it makes you think, okay, puppy already ends with a Y. So we can't just call it the puppy, because that's just an English word. So of course we needed a different name that ends in a Y, and thus the Wuffy was born. I made a video on the robot puppy when it first started to take off. I think this was over 6 months ago at this point. And what I'm mostly surprised at is the fact that this scam is just somehow still kicking so hard, in fact, that it has now gotten a whole rebrand. But maybe it shouldn't be surprising because A, YouTube continues to just roll around in this money from, blatant scam advertisers. They have zero regard for the quality of ads on their platform, it seems, and are just happy to accept a fat paycheck from whoever's willing to scam their audience the hardest. And of course, the other big factor that I always mention, which is AI. For example, let's see what happens when I look up Wuffy on Google. I'm immediately greeted by a little AI overview from Google AI, complete with key features and details, interactivity, design, no app/Wi-Fi. I hate apps/Wi-Fi. It's almost like it wants to take this benefit of the doubt perspective at first by like, well, here's what the internet says. We'll just go ahead and present our findings from the internet. And then at the bottom, it might throw in like, okay, here's some important things. Maybe you should only buy from the official website. By the way, what there is no official is our Wuffy.com. Brief mention here about, hey, maybe this could be fake. Maybe, we're not sure. And also, okay, it is pretty small. So you should probably consider that, like, if your kid wants a bigger robot puppy, Wuffy might not be for them. This is fundamentally flawed, okay? It's getting information from the literal scam sites. Like, if I really wanted to, right now, I could create 20 to 30 different Reddit posts across various subreddits alleging that there is a secret unlockable character in Diddy Kong Racing for the Nintendo 64 called Florbuling. And AI overview, if I looked up Florbuling, it would be like, Diddy Kong Racing, secret character, here's how to unlock, according to this Reddit thread. You might be wondering, what are its sources for all of this positive, the claims about the product? Well, it references this YouTube video, and this YouTube video, and this YouTube video. Now I want you to guess what we'll see if we click on one of these videos. Take your guess.
Hi, I'm Stella. And if you've been looking for a playful, engaging companion for your child, a way to encourage imagination, or that feeling that screen-free fun has simply disappeared.
Are you a real person? This is a channel with 130,000 subscribers. Oh. Okay, this video has ceased to be about Wuffy, clearly. It's already gone past that. So this is like somebody's account got hacked, I guess. Well, you know what? I've been scrolling a lot, and all of this is just from like the past week. All of these videos. Okay, and then we get back far enough. I think this is the original person here with some K-pop Demon Hunters lyrics videos. Maybe they just switched interests. They were like, you know what? Flixie TV Smart Stick really changed my life. I also became an old white man. Let's talk about that.
Hi, my name is Thomas, and today I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Hello, Thomas. Who runs this channel, man? Is it Thomas? Is it Stella?
The pros, the cons, and whether it's really worth your money or not.
So this is another deepfake video. All of these videos are going to be deepfake videos, and that's why they're able to churn out approximately 300 of them within a week. And if you're not well versed on this, here's some ways you can tell it's deepfaked. First of all, he is over gesturing with his hands way too much. Like, notice how relaxed his actual body is, but then his hands are just flying up in the air, seemingly at random. Here's a big tell, especially when you got a person like this. I hate to say it, but his double chin, his chin flab is simply not looking right. It is not acting normal. But look, imagine you're watching this on your phone picture's kind of tiny, maybe you already don't have the best eyesight, and the video resolution itself is pretty poor. It's kind of a blurry, pixely video. If you're not going into this expecting it to be a scam, it would be pretty easy to believe that this is a real person talking to you. And so as you can see, this goes far beyond the robot puppy, but this is the entire strategy that these scams now take advantage of to promote their products. The goal is not just to push this deceptive marketing to as many eyes as possible, like real human eyes, but also to sort of feed it into the now AI algorithmic landscape that the internet is. So it ends up getting picked up in Google AI overviews or the new YouTube video summaries or what have you. And as for the other videos that are featured in this AI overview, looks to be the exact same situation. Harmonica, another channel with 65,000 this time. Again, it seems to be music lyric videos. Oh, as a matter of fact, they're still posting through the storm. Okay, they have joint custody of the account, clearly. They're like, okay, hold on. I finished my lyric video for James Arthur naked. Can I post that really quick? Just, you can keep going with your scam stuff. I just want to get this lyric video out for my subscribers. Wrestling Best. This one has almost 1 million subscribers. A YouTube channel passionately crafted by fans for fans, focused on delivering the best pro wrestling content, such as...
Hey everyone, I'm Anna, and in this video, I share my honest experience using AudiLeaf for 1 month. I hope it helps you. Important warning, there are many scam sites and fake promotions out there.
All of these videos, they start off with a warning like, be careful, because there are a lot of scams out there, okay? Plenty of scammers ready to pretend that they're the real AudiLeaf, but there's only one real AudiLeaf, and I, the very real Anna, am about to tell you about it. So I guess this is now another new element to the scam strategy where they're building this sort of fake ethos, fake rapport, by giving you such a kind, thoughtful warning about all the scams out there, and thereby assuring you that this one, of course, couldn't be a scam. It's just scammers basically racing to be the best scammer, the most trustworthy scam out of all the other scams. Despite these being across 3 different channels, they all link to the same site, rebrand.ly. Everything just ends in ly these days, or at least y. This one is rebrandly/_wuffy_, like it's some kind of gamer tag. And we do have actually a reply to this comment saying, don't buy it. It's a yippy little plastic toy that weighs nothing, only squeak barks, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I'm not going to heed your advice. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that link. All right, it has been about 5 minutes and the page still has not loaded, so that's not good news. It might be time to try this alternative link, which is hotum.art. Never seen a link that looks more trustworthy than hotum.art. We did get redirected to get-wuffy.com, an official site, if you will. I mean, it's got Wuffy in the name, and it even has like a logo. Just try to count all the scam features you see. The top bar, special limited time, 70% off. Now 70% off discount, that's actually awesome, right? Because what you do is you take the full price of the product, calculate 70% of it, and then take that off. Unfortunately, sometimes the scammers kind of get confused about the math. So then they say, get minus 70% discount. Be wary of this button. We don't want to click this because this is going to make us pay more, 70% more. America's #1 rated robot puppy. I have to say, I didn't even think that this was like a competition. I didn't think this was a league that you could enter into. But now we know, it's Wuffy. It's Wuffy. Plus 8,000, positive 8,000 happy customers. They wanted to make sure, because they had the -70 discount. They wanted to make sure this one was a positive 8,000, not negative 8,000 happy customers. Don't forget, these things are handmade. It's a robot, handmade robot. Every piece of metal, bang, hammered by hand. The microchip, the processor inside this dog, inside this robot puppy, surgically precise, micro like threading tools, okay? And I love that we're now AI powered behavior is the selling point. Everything is AI. And then here we have some images. These feature some accolades. Toys of the Year winner. Let me just, Toys of the Year. The Real FX Disney Stitch Puppetronic. Not really a robot puppy, it's Stitch, like the Disney character. But sure, close enough to a robot. I mean, it's probably made by the same people. That's probably what they're saying. Wuffy also made the Stitch toy for Disney. Thousands have chosen Wuffy. What is Wuffy? Wuffy, are you okay? What's going on up in the top right there? Is Wuffy this thing, or is Wuffy this thing, which just looks like a plushie? It just looks like a normal stuffed animal. They're just like showing pictures of completely different things, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, they're handmade or something. So like, everyone's different. Everyone you get is unique. Other toys bore children, mass produce, break easily even. Not the Wuffy. Wuffy is 100% handmade. Scrolling down, of course, we got videos now. Video proof of this thing in action. And you'd see it's pretty much moving like a real dog. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. Although I do notice there's like something strange about this video. I don't know if you can see it. It's like in the bottom right here, there's like this little sparkle. Like, I don't know. What could that be, guys? Is that like... I don't know. This is some throwback. This is some footage I remember. The green glowing USB cable. In one breath, it says that it uses batteries, like disposable batteries, not rechargeable batteries. And then here they've got, just casual USB cable coming out of it as if it's something you charge. But that's the least of my concerns. They're all like twitching, shaking violently. I don't even know what these videos are. Yeah, that looks like the same real product that's in this picture. Look at us. We're so happy. We have a robot puppy. I'm so happy, Dad. Thank you for the robot puppy. Thank you. Mom, why are you grabbing my braid? Like, what are you doing? Wuffy helps create calm and screen-free moments for your family. It inspires kids to use their imagination and tell stories without devices. I don't know what tell stories means. Are you having conversation with the dog? Oh, look at you, my little Wuffy. I love you so much, buddy.
Bark, bark, I love you as well.
And this one I thought maybe we had moved on from, but no, it is still German engineered. Hans is still up in the lab cooking these things out by hand. Unlike robotic toys, just to be clear, this is not a robotic toy. Wuffy is built on an advanced German technology, okay? You don't even know about the Germans. Das ist einfach eine deutsche Sache. Oh, by the way, how could I be so remiss as to not acknowledge 4 big icons in boxes? Adaptive AI system that adapts to your child and supports your children's emotional growth and social development. Oh, that reminds me of what I was gonna say earlier. This is almost targeted towards parents who, don't want to have to play with their kids. And they're just trying to find some new toy that makes them feel less guilty about just like giving their kid an iPad. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Other toys, they may bore children. Let children be bored. Controversial maybe. Let children be bored sometimes. Anyway, here's the simple steps to bring Wuffy to life. Click this button, this never before seen button that is now on his belly. What? And she's holding a leash that's not even attached to anything. Like, you couldn't try less hard. The leash is a suggestion. Why? Okay, why is this image back in somebody's review? Why? What is this image? What is this image? I'm reverse searching it. We've got a different Wuffy Dog site that it's on. This is a UK one. Okay, this is Wuffy Dog Germany. Some French website that we're now at, and somehow they're all using these same pictures though. Okay, they're not calling it Wuffy, they're calling it Froplay. Gotta be a worse name than any of them I've seen so far though. They say Froplay is becoming the Furby of 2025. And here's more of the same I was just talking about. You get a new toy, your child excitement grows, and 5 minutes later, it's already lying on the floor. Your kid's bored, they want iPad time. But of course, you don't want the iPad. You know the iPad's bad. You want something that he can become attached and take care of him? Okay, in what world, real or toy, could a dog take care of a human being, a human child? I don't know, this is just AI nonsense that is, immediately followed by an M dash. You gotta stop. You just have to turn off your brain to try to understand this. Hurry, take advantage of negative 75% discount. Huge price increase. Oh, whoa. Hold on. I just hit the absolute badge jackpot. My first ever foreign language badges. I've got like the France certified badge here. I'm France certified, guys. Jamlab is France certified. Now here's Wuffy UK edition and German edition. They appear to be pretty much the same site with a few differences. They're missing like the tech journal logos here. They're also missing a few images for some, But my favorite difference has gotta be America. And United Kingdom, by the way, also United Kingdom. #1 rated robot puppy. Like, all of this text was in all caps, and you can tell somebody was like, okay, dude, we gotta go in and we gotta add the UK. I mean, they want to know that it's the #1 in UK after all. Now, as for the German site, they didn't bother including that it's Germany's #1 rated robot puppy. But you know what? Why not? Let's just make the fav icon of the entire site just the German flag. Why not? Wuffy rated as the best interactive robot puppy of 2025, according to topcustomerchoice.review. What is that? Is that a website? It can't be a real one. But there's another badge here. I mean, interactive robot puppy badge award. I mean, that's kind of a rare one. Anyways, here's our expert kindergarten teacher. Expert of robot puppies, of course. And it's once again playing on the whole, my kids spend too long looking at screens. We want kids to be in the real world. That's why we're gonna give them AI, supposedly, they're not even, but AI-powered dogs, plastic toys. Now, it looked like those 3 sites were all connected, the Germany, UK, and regular one. Although, who's to really say? It's pretty much impossible to know what's a copycat and what's not. But I did find this on Google, WuffyRobotDog.com. Literally just features a screenshot of that site that we were just on. It's another AI-generated article, basically, and you gotta love it when the site links to itself. Check this out. Wuffy Robot Dog? Oh, I want one of those. Let me click. Oh, cool. Wuffy Robot Dog. Okay. Let me read here. Oh, what's this? Wuffy Robot Dog? I want one of those. Dude. Why you might be searching for Wuffy Robot Dog. Here are some of the most searched buying intent keywords related to this product. Wuffy Robot Dog official website, Wuffy Robot Dog discount offer, Wuffy Robot Dog, legit or scam? Why is your article on the robot dog listing out, like, here are the top Google Trends keywords, most searched terms? It also helps reduce screen addiction because Wuffy is excited enough. They're not going to want their iPad. They're not going to want YouTube Shorts anymore after they get a look at Wuffy. Is Wuffy Robot Dog worth buying? Honest review. The answer depends on what you need. What are you talking about? You're trying to sell me it. What do you mean depends? Just say yes. Just say yes. Here's how you buy it. This is garbage. This website is garbage. And when you click anywhere, it redirects you to get-wuffy.primeshoppers.com. So we're at a whole different page now, where the default package, of course, is 3x Wuffy. They don't want to push their luck too hard by having it default to the 4x Wuffy, but if you're a careful shopper, you will notice that this is the best value. I mean, this is the cheapest, most bang for your buck. Now, of course, I have to see what primeshoppers.com is. Oh, I was saying it wrong this whole time. It's Prime Shoppers. That's my bad. So here's Prime Shoppers. Got everything from muscle toner, $105 muscle toner, to mosquito lamp, actually. Oh, beef tallow. Just beef tallow. And at Prime Shoppers, guys, you always know you're getting the premium experience. Yeah, actually, enough said. Fine, I'll put that on the mural too. The mural is getting covered today. Okay, guys, it's still going. I've gone back to Google to look at more results, and this stuff is everywhere. Any possible way of advertising this scam that you can think of, they've done it. Here's a promotional article that an ad space basically they've taken out in Muddy River News. It's like an actual, like, local news thing, but they have an article by sponsored content. Oh, okay, I gotta stop clicking things. I need to stop clicking things. Take my mouse away from me. Now I'm looking at all of their sponsored content. They've got best online casinos in Australia, more casino, betting, crypto casinos. Guys, what's going on in Australia? Wow. I don't know what this says about the internet, but it sure says something about the internet. Here's their article, advertorial, if you will, about the Wuffy dog. You know, it's just a giant heaping, slopping pile of AI garbage with an official website linked, pbtvr.org. What is that? What is this? PVBTR blog. Hello world, welcome to WordPress. It's nothing. Oh, and it redirects us to primeshoppers.com. And here's yet another channel on YouTube that's been compromised. Have to say, I'm noticing a pattern here. All of these channels, except the wrestling one, have been translated lyric videos. Like this is Spanish, and yet the scammers come in hot, speaking German. Nicht kaufen? Going in between actual lyric videos and then more of the scam. And there's no way, like, if your account got hacked, surely you don't just not realize that you're posting like 200 videos a week. So now I'm starting to think that the lyric videos themselves are just part of a content farm to boost engagement on the channel, while simultaneously uploading and pushing the scams. Here is 6 videos about a robot bunny this time. She's gonna be like, what up, this product? Some people thought that it was a scam. It's not, it's awesome. My name's Suzanne, please buy it immediately.
Hi, my name is Suzanne, and today I'll tell you everything you need to know about the Hopsy robot bunny before you actually buy it. I also have 2 really important alerts, so pay. After numerous development tests, engineers created an interactive toy using technologies such as AI-powered adaptive behavior.
Hans, bring out the particle accelerator. We need it for the robot puppy development. Here's wuffyofficial.com. Here's wuffy-robot-puppy-buy.square.site. I mean, this has got to be the worst of all. Visit the official website to get your bottle now. Did you forget what scam we're on? Good things. Good things. I think by now it's pretty clear this is a never-ending hole. I can never get to the bottom of this mountain of slop. But I think this is a perfect way to end this, actually kind of a sad one. There's this site called Wuffy. It's like a small business type of thing where they sell these handmade dog treats. Cute little baggies, cute, like it looks great and fun, and they're called Wuffy. They're called Wuffy, guys. We're the treat Wuffy, not the robot dog Wuffy. We've been getting messages from folks trying to track down their robot dog toy order. I feel very bad for these people that their brand name has been stolen. So you know what? If you're watching this, go show some love and some support to Wuffy. If you got a dog, go order some Wuffy dog treats. Also, they put this email that they say is like the official support for the Wuffy robot dog, if that's what you're looking for, which is obviously really funny because if you did get this robot dog, there's about like 12 different sites you might have bought it from. But it did make me notice that this one, get-wuffy.com, I hadn't even seen yet. We were on get-wuffy.com. There's also just get-wuffy with no hyphen, and it's the same damn website. It's literally identical, except one thing. The phone number at the bottom is different. So it must actually be different scammers. And if that doesn't summarize this entire video, I don't know what does. So there you go. There's the updated story of the new reborn robot dog. Wuffy is just yet another AI dropshipping scam, like all these other ones, taking over the internet, injecting itself into as many sites, as many platforms as possible. And if it wasn't bad enough to be robbing people of their own money, they're also robbing this poor company of their brand name. And one last thing to really summarize this entire video, here's Research Hub, which claims to be a platform for, I don't know, scientific research. It's probably stupid. I'm already seeing 4 big numbers in boxes. Oh yeah, they have research coin, they have a crypto, whatever. The point is, it's supposed to be about scientific research. Here's a research article posted on it about Hopsy the bunny robot review, AI toy for kids. The internet's gone, it's a wasteland. I mean, it's just a wasteland, it really is. Let's just laugh while we watch it burn, I guess. Also, you know, my channel's still real, so you got that going for you. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.